Excellent.
Hello again, this is Anti-Spoiler number 2. And this time I'm going to give you a dramatic reading of something I wrote a year ago, maybe? Maybe less than that. And it's been a long time. I just kind of dredged this thing up from my hard drive and found it. So I'm going to give you a dramatic reading of this. The doorbell rang. With childlike optimism and surprising speed, Nuke leapt for the door. The pizza had arrived exactly 56 minutes late, and he knew what that meant. Summoning the strength of a yeti, he yanked the door open, nearly breaking the hinges. "Hello, good sir," Nuke said, grinning triumphantly. The man standing in front of him was draped in a green poncho and holding a big red box. As heavy rain pelted his visitor, Nuke noticed the most distinctive feature of the person he'd been expecting. A vacant expression painted with the morosity that only exists on those who work in food or retail. There was no doubt about it. This was a delivery man. "Hi," the man mumbled. "This isn't exactly an easy place to find." "Oh, I know," Nuke chuckled. "I'm kind of way up here on a hill, aren't I? Narrow, winding roads, trees blocking every path and sign. Sometimes I'm surprised to make it home at night." Mr. Delivery Man did not seem amused. "Say!" Nuke exclaimed, looking down at his wristwatch. "According to my calculations, my delicious meal should have arrived almost an hour ago. If you read through your company's delivery policy, and believe me, I have quite extensively, you will notice a passage that states..." Okay, here." The delivery man handed the big red box to Nuke. "It's free." Smiling from ear to ear, Nuke happily accepted the gift. "Dear sir," he said, "you will never realize how much this means to me." Nuke stared down at the beautiful box of pizza as he attempted to fight back his tears. The delivery man seemed perplexed. "Why the hell are you happy anyway?" he asked. "It's old and nasty now." "But it's free," Nuke said as he started to close the door. "Wait!" the delivery man shouted. His desperate cry made Nuke stop mid-door close and stare at him. In Nuke's bout of pizza-fueled exuberance, he had not really taken time to truly examine the man at his doorstep. He was soaked from the downpour, but even through the powerful storm, his face told a tragic story. He was sad, lonely, full of immeasurable angst, and broken. For the first time in his life, Nuke felt pity for another human being. The delivery man twisted part of his drenched poncho, gathered every last drop of dignity he had left, and said one simple word. "Tip?" Nuke stared ahead for a second, and then gave a friendly smile. "Oh, sorry, my man, I don't carry cash," he said before subsequently slamming the door. Boom! Pizza and StarCraft time! Professional Korean StarCraft was a time-honored tradition for a limited circle of global nerds. Epic battles between Asian juggernauts were streamed online for the whole world to see. It was crazy, it was intoxicating, and it only came about thanks to a very specific set of circumstances. It's almost as if Korea was making preparations to accommodate StarCraft right before it was released in the late 90s. Gaming centers called PC bangs were just starting to take off, so the gaming infrastructure was there. Not only that, but the infrastructure for televised competitive gaming was already in place thanks to a board game called Go, or Baduk in Korea. Once the computer game was released, the quality and balance of the product spoke for itself, and a fledgling industry had its linchpin. Flash forward a decade or so to a messy apartment filled with a wonderful aroma of pepperoni and cheese. Nuke wasted no time in taking a bite of the pie. Normally, he would have burned the roof of his mouth and shrieked like an 8-year-old girl. As every pizza connoisseur knows, pain is a requisite for that first excellent slice. However, this pizza shared more DNA with cardboard than anything else. But it was free cardboard! He had two choices, 2 internet streams of 2 different StarCraft matchups being played live in Korea. The laptop on his desk in front of him glowed with an uncomfortable radiance in the poorly lit apartment. Nuke squinted as he tried to make up his mind. Watching both was an option, but why split one's attention between quality matches? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo was the only solution. The end. Thank you. And now I will spend every waking hour of the next week preparing my hype video. See you guys later.